Welcome to a new deep dive. Today we're tearing into a really pivotal document, Top 10 AI and IT News of July 16th, 2025. In a world where AI and tech shift so fast, staying truly informed is, well, it's your superpower, and we're here to give you those essential insights.
That's absolutely right. July 16th, 2025. It wasn't just another Tuesday. It really felt like a clear turning point. And the news that day, it reveals these four um, fundamental tensions shaping AI's future. You've got its massive energy appetite, the kind of fragmented attempts at governance,
Yeah.
then the powerful emergence of truly agentic AI that acts on its own, and that critical dilemma between keeping things open versus keeping them secure. We're going to unpack how these forces are playing out right now.
Okay, so let's start with that first big one. The huge energy demands of AI. It really does seem like the race for AI dominance is fundamentally an energy race now, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And news number one, the Pennsylvania Pact, brings us into really brutal clarity. We saw this groundbreaking $90 billion private investment. Think about that number, $90 billion. It connects tech giants, Google, Blackstone, AWS, directly with traditional energy. We're talking natural gas, coal, even nuclear, all to power new data centers.
Wow, so they're building their own power supplies, essentially.
Kind of like private energy islands, yeah. But it instantly sparked environmental protests, of course. It just shows the incredible scale of energy AI now demands.
And these energy needs, they tie right into the big geopolitical games. So, news number two, Nvidia's China detente. Nvidia got U.S. approval for H20 AI chip sales to China. How does that signal, a deeper strategic shift?
Well, it's fascinating, isn't it? Nvidia, now a $4 trillion company, resuming these H20 chip sales. It seems linked to a broader deal on rare earth exports from China. It suggests more pragmatic economic containment strategy. It's not a full-on tech war, maybe, but more like a strategic dance, balancing business interests with, keeping some leverage over China's AI goals.
Right, a delicate balance. So, with AI moving this fast, how do we even regulate it? It often feels like the rules are just constantly trying to catch up.
That really is the core question, isn't it? How do you ensure safety without just completely stifling innovation? And news number three, OpenAI's open weight delay highlights this perfectly. They postponed their first big open weight model launch. That means the core code would be out there for anyone to see and use.
Okay, and the reason?
They cited additional safety tests and an unexpected breakthrough. But, once these powerful models are open, they're irreversible. You can't put the genie back in the bottle. So it raises this big debate. Is it genuine caution, or is it maybe strategic security theater to gain some kind of regulatory edge? Hard to say for sure.
Hmm. And speaking of regulation, the U.S. landscape sounds like a complete mess. News number five, fragmented U.S. AI regulation. The Senate rejected a federal moratorium.
Yeah, and that just opened the floodgates. Now you've got this gold rush of state-level AI laws popping up everywhere, like New York doing public agency inventories, Montana with a right to compute, California pushing content labeling.
What a nightmare for businesses trying to comply across states, especially when you compare it to, say, the EU's Unified AI Act.
Exactly. It creates this incredibly complex patchwork. And sort of related to that is news number nine, the Responsible AI Toolkit for Law Enforcement. This came from UNICRI and Interpol. It's meant to guide ethical AI use by police, encouraging them to ask, do we really need AI for this before adopting it?
Sounds good on the surface.
Well, yes, it's well-intentioned. But critics quickly raised concerns about ethics washing. The fear is it could end up legitimizing more surveillance or amplifying historical biases already baked into police data. There's a really crucial debate about deploying this tech responsibly.
Okay, this next theme. This is where it starts to feel like science fiction becoming real life. How are we seeing AI literally like stepping out of the screen and into our physical world?
Yeah, it's a major shift. We're genuinely witnessing AI transform into a proactive, embodied agent. It's blurring the lines between digital and physical. Take news number six, Microsoft Copilot Vision desktop share. This is pretty big.
Yeah.
Copilot can now, with your consent, see and analyze your entire Windows screen
See my screen for what?
to offer real-time contextual help. It's a leap towards what people call ambient AI. AI that's just there in the background assisting. Of course, it raises new privacy questions, but you can start to envision a future where your whole operating system becomes this unified conversational interface.
Interesting. And it's not just on screens, right? News number seven, Boston Dynamics and Tesla robotaxis, AI is actually taking physical form.
That's right. You've got Boston Dynamics Atlas humanoid robots, the ones that do backflips, starting trials on Hyundai factory floors, handling materials. And at the exact same time, Tesla launched a limited and pretty controversial robotaxi service in Austin.
Two very different approaches.
Totally different philosophies. Boston Dynamics is very bottom-up controlled environments, focus on reliability first. Tesla is top-down, rapid real-world deployment, even with acknowledged risks. There's a fascinating contrast playing out, but AI becoming agentic isn't just about physical robots. It's also profoundly changing how we tackle complex problems. Look at news number 8, AI in HIV research. Here, AI is acting more like an independent partner in discovery. At the IS 2025 conference, researchers showed how AI is speeding up HIV vaccine design, optimizing clinical trials, and even improving access to testing using empathetic chatbots. These chatbots had like 90% engagement, and over half the users requested self-test kits.
Wow, that's impactful.
It really is. It's a powerful shift towards AI uncovering patterns, making discoveries in medical research almost autonomously.
And finally, looking even further ahead, news number 10.
Yeah.
RxCF research on agentic AI. This sounds pretty cutting edge.
Oh, it is. These were new pre-publications highlighting breakthroughs in multi-agent AI systems where multiple AIs interact. Key findings included things like emergent communication. They called it an AI mother tongue, where AIs develop their own efficient symbols to talk to each other.
AI is inventing their own language.
Basically, yeah. Plus advanced collective reasoning and persistent shared memory among AI groups. It's really laying the groundwork for what some are calling a computational sociology of AI, studying how artificial societies might form and behave.
What a day. July 16th really was something. These 10 stories, when you look at them through those lenses of power, governance, and this embodied agentic AI, it's clear how profoundly our world is being reshaped.
It truly feels like we're at a critical juncture. The opportunities are just immense, transforming industries, scientific breakthroughs, even just more intuitive tools for our daily lives. But the threats? They feel equally real. This exponential rise in security vulnerabilities, the growing energy strain we talked about, and this deeply confusing regulatory landscape.
So what's the takeaway? What should we be watching for next?
Definitely keep an eye on the geopolitical responses, how nations react to things like that Nvidia deal. Also, the impact of AI on upcoming elections, that's going to be huge. And maybe most importantly, how the public reacts to the inevitable AI accidents or controversies. Because ultimately, the real test for this revolution will be its social acceptance, right? Can we integrate this responsibly?
A lot to think about. We've really only scratched the surface today, haven't we?
We have, but understanding these big foundational shifts, it's not really optional anymore, is it? It's becoming a necessity just to navigate tomorrow.
Absolutely. Stay curious, everyone, and we'll keep diving deep.